Hey everybody, it's your friend Storm right here. We got another Kingdoms Reborn. Now, in this episode, I wanted to discuss something that I normally skip over, and that's food and population balance. I kind of complain about food a lot, but I wanted to show you sometimes what it takes to catch up to your population, because I've been struggling with this for quite a while. So we exploded over here with our houses. We're at 604 population, and I keep going down to like 550, and then up to 604, and then it's like it's cycling with the seasons. To try and remedy that, I have built a ton of farms up here and a bunch more mushroom guys over on this side, and look at these upgrades that I've purchased. So we got all 10 productivity books, and I've been working on motivation and passion books to try and get our productivity up. So these both affect productivity a little bit. Making sure we got our granaries going, but boy oh boy, it's like I can't get in the green. I can't just get ahead. So I wanted to show off, like, it's a struggle sometimes if you go too fast, and I definitely went too fast with the houses, trying to get my population up for all of our industry stuff, because now we're sitting at 448 out of 477, so now we're pretty low. But if you go into the job priority, and that's partly why, because of this, because I'm building so many farms, I have 110 people that I'm looking for, and so that's going to take away from all these lower buildings down here: paper maker, sand mine, glass smelter. And that's fine, because that's stuff that I don't need desperately. I need the food desperately to keep my people up. So not only did I put in all of these farms and the mushroom farms, I've also got five things importing. 4 of those things are medicine, food. One of them is medicine. I had a problem where I had 0 medicine and 0 medicinal herbs because I was so focused on food that my people were getting sick. So I swapped all of these to medicinal herbs to try and keep up. And we're importing to try and keep up with that as well. And it's just kind of been a struggle. I haven't put a whole bunch into our regular technology. I did get the irrigation reservoir and the magic mushroom farm in efforts to reach the cattle ranch, but that's not a huge priority right now. Like I said, I've been spending all my points into here onto passion and the motivation stuff, and it's helping a little bit, but it's slow. I'm just gonna grab a couple more, and I've just been putting all of these in our mushroom farms. You can see that we got productivity here, here. I'm just trying to fill it out and maximize my production of all these mushrooms, because before, like, I think it was last episode, we had an abundance of mushrooms. We had so many, we didn't know what to do with them. But with so many more people, it just isn't working that well. But on the not food front, we check out our brickworks. Look at this. So we got 722 clay and almost 2,000 bricks. So now we have 2 brickworks that are working at full capacity, people-wise, except for the brickworks town. And I think all of our homes are now upgraded to have both stone and brick. Not that one. Fireplaces. Now they are. So yeah, it's great. That's working pretty well, but not our food. So it's just it's a struggle. So I can't. One of my problems is I can't import anything more. Because these cost, where is it? Right here. So I'm losing, I'm gonna call it 1,000, round up. I'm losing 1,000 on all of these. Well, okay, wow, okay, I missed that one before. That's way higher, 2,000. This is also 2,000. Why is this bread? Don't I have bread in 2 places? Why is this bread so much cheaper than this bread? Weird. Okay, well, that's not good at all. So yeah, it's gonna bankrupt me here pretty quickly. So I'm gonna have to figure out how to export, and then maybe, well, I know how to export, figure out what to export, and then maybe we can put in another one. Speaking of which, we do have a pretty good amount of wood. Oh, it looks like we're in the redwood wood, so I don't really want to drain my stockpile at all. Steel tools looks like it's getting low. Stone's doing pretty well, so let's export some stone. We get a little bit of our money back, because we're also gonna be, we're just gonna be totally broke. And I achieved the option to change our taxes at the town hall over here. So I'm at very high tax rate. So we're getting in as much money as we can be getting in here. And it's running empty here. So let's hope that this is good enough to supplement us just a little bit for our what we're spending on imports for food. And I'll keep working on this. I'm probably going to expand this all the way up into here with farms. Maybe I'll hit some more fisheries on the water here, because this guy has plenty of room to have additional fisheries. I'll probably do a couple more mushrooms on this side too. I'm just going to keep pushing up the farms and see how well that goes. Alright, it's been a little while, and here's an update. Lots and lots and lots of farms. So many farms, and we're still having starvation problems. And I also threw in a couple more trades guys over here. Exporting... What are we exporting? Exporting wool, because we have quite a bit of wool, 7,500. Importing fish. And, yeah, so I've decided to try and do something different, since that doesn't seem to be working. I unlocked the intercity road and colony and all that stuff. So I'm thinking about building another little colony over here. And just, you know, doing like we did before with Ranchero and Goldsburg and Wooddale, all those other towns in our desert dwelling playthrough where we didn't have hardly anything. We'll just try and feed our other town with this town, these people town. So let's go ahead and we'll put this. It doesn't really matter. Oh, I have to put the road in first. That's right. So I have this connection here. We'll do intercity road and bring that up. And we'll go all the way up this way, and we'll bring it around town here. Well, that might work okay. I wanted to be more up in this direction so we can be closer to all these other resources, and this whole deal is going to be farms. It's going to be quite the thing, I think. So let's go ahead and we'll throw in our colony, and we'll put that storage guy back there, and we'll slow this down. Yep, it's going to be farming. So this colony, we're going to name this Farmington, because we have all sorts of farms here, and that's a name that was suggested by a viewer on, I think it was the first episode of this series. And we need to build our homes, but before we do that, we can do this, because we have so many influence points. This is Farmington, and this is going to be Farmington. And that's the borderline right there. I might as well just buy this whole deal, because that's my plan anyways. And we have the influence points right now. I did notice something kind of interesting. I can't seem to get enough influence points to overpower our adversary that's to the south. The productivity book. So we had, it says max stored influence 10,000. I already have over 10,000, so I'm not sure how that works. It says minus 1,600 too much stored influence points. Interesting. But these guys have like 35,000 influence points. How am I supposed to conquer them when they have that many and I can't even get over 10,000? So I'll have to figure that out. I'm sure it's something that I just haven't missed. That I have missed. It shouldn't be that big a deal. But anyways, let's throw in some homes over here, and then we can start with our expansion of farms, and we can get this little town going so we can start helping to feed our other town as well. So I'm just gonna do I'm gonna do quite a few. I don't want stone roads. Quite a few homes. I normally do 6, but this is a different kind of situation. So let's go here, and we'll drag a road across, a road across, a road across, and since I have them, I have put these over in our other town, the Cypress Garden action, because, you know, why not? And we were gonna have some bunch of tents over here, but make the tents look a little bit better with some nice trees. We're only at 98 gold now. That was kind of dumb, I guess, but whatever. It looks good. Okay, so we do have the intercity logistics hub here. So they're gonna go get food, unfortunately, from our other place. And medicine and steel tools. This isn't gonna work out if they're taking these things. Maybe I did this way too early. We might be in a pickle. So let's take some stone instead. because it's going to be a little bit more of a thing we're going to need. 300 food's probably okay. Coal, I don't know about this. I guess I'll have to leave it until I put in another inner city logistics hub. And then I can start bringing some other stuff over there. So we got 3 productivity books from that, which I'm going to stick over into our mushrooms over here. And let's go back over this way and see how this does. So it looks like they're building. We can quick build some of these, and I'm gonna do that just so we have enough for the people that are here. 20. Okay, there we go. And we might as well throw in a warehouse for these peeps too, because we're gonna need it over here. They won't have brick for a while, but once we put some wood in there, it'll make it cheaper to buy out, and we'll buy it out after that. Quick build, I mean. So let's see. They're building all that. We didn't have the forester because we didn't have the money, so let's go forester again because we have money now. That right there. And we might as well go hunting lodge since we have a bunch of deer running around here, and might as well do fruit as long as we got fruit trees around here, and we do, so that's great. 36, 140. Go down here, go in between. So the Farmingtons got a little startup. We obviously don't have any farms yet, but that's okay. Just get them settled and make sure that these get built, and check back in a little bit. So yeah, we're still struggling over here for food, like I mentioned, and I'm not really sure what else I can do. I mean, I've covered almost the entire thing with farms. I obviously can cover all these with farms. I probably will end up having to. This group of buildings was over here, and I moved it to try and continue their production at a higher efficiency rate because the trees are getting taken away, so they got worse. I know one thing that I noticed too was that some of these things, when they harvest, they sit there like this. So these little guys, they just sit there, and then there's nobody working on it. Like, okay, so here's this worker. So they gather all that. Okay, it looks like it must be laborers that help move this stuff. And it takes a while for, let's see what we got for laborers. Do we have any? We don't have any laborers. And our houses are maxed. So, yikes. What can I do? I might have to focus on abundance on something, and something that we're not using, and then sell all that for our exports. Maybe I could do some more sheep, because that would help us in 2 ways, because that will give us some more food, as well as something to export. So let's throw in a couple more sheeps over here. Let's do one more. And I think I can put a granary for these guys too. Let's see if I can see if it helps it. Yep, it does. Okay, that's really good. Yeah, that's super good. Okay, I'm gonna go right more middle so we get that other sheep. And I can't quite reach that one. Maybe we do more than one. We'll do one there, and we'll do one right here. Okay, that's gonna help get us more food. It's gonna get us more wool action, and it's just gonna take a little bit to get there. We do have a good amount of paper going, and we have some wood. So what if we do a bunch of more paper guys as well? We have, that'll be the wool, which will be great, and then we have this paper we can also do, and we could export a bucket load of paper. All right, we got a couple more paper makers in, and that is gonna be pretty good, I think. Let's just check. I want to see what the going rate on paper is right now. Let's see. Pottery, pork paper. 17. That's super good. Okay, so maybe we need to build. Well, we're definitely gonna need to build a couple more trade things. So we'll need a trade thing to import, and we'll need a trade thing to export, and we'll probably do. Let's do 3 more, and I'm not gonna quick build these yet, and we'll just let them get built. And hopefully I don't forget about them. Totally wouldn't do that. Okay, so that's going to be good over there. And then once we get a little bit more paper action and some wool action, then we can start importing more food. And hopefully that's going to help level out this food problem. But we'll find out in the next episode. Thanks for coming and hanging out with me today. I hope you have a great rest of your day, and I hope to see you on the next episode of Kingdoms Reborn.